It's gonna be funny, but what if 2K do this shit?
I hope so, man. I've been wanting to play like basketball in a while. For a while.
I feel you. Same here.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis.
Oh,
and Charles,
shit.
we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
This dude's coming out Wildcat, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Bro, I haven't played against somebody coming out Wildcat.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Shit. What the fuck?
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This time they'll throw it with Vic. Throwing right in this complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good play.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old.
I'm playing
curl there against zone. But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
To throw, Vic hurts over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion.
Everybody that I play against has a fucking scrambling quarterback.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard.
This year's tattoos don't look that great.
There's Vic.
Oh, I tried to hit stick him. He scored already.
I hate girls with thigh tattoos too.
You don't like girls with thigh tattoos?
I hate that shit.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback,
I'm not too.
but it was Michael Vick from the pocket.
That's not like I feel like, oh, bitch, you ugly. But yeah, I'm not really big on that. I'm not really, honestly, I'm not really big on girls having tattoos in general.
I could do without it so much.
We just saw from the pocket. Yet still have those great legs.
But that's fine. Like I don't really like. I think tattoos are dope, but I really don't like them. That's a have. That's just not mine. Like it's not for me. Tattoos ain't for me.
I'm with you.
This is McCoy. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I feel like I'm better off
there's a run to be happy
just like not even like testing the whole tattoo shit.
That's what I feel like, but then I get in those moods with like, damn, I need to test it. But then I get back into like, it's like, I feel like it might just be one of those moves that where I want something so bad and then I get it and it's like, alright, well, fuck.
Maybe I just wasted my time.
What do I do now?
See, that's the thing. Like tattoos, like some people say like they regret, some people say like, oh, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be one of those people that's like, fuck, I regret getting this tattoo.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion,
me and Jared are gonna,
That's crazy, bro.
Let's really put everything into motion.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a third
I swear
and 4.
it did. And I knew it would. I was like, damn, like I just want to get, let's just get the first one out, and then we can, anything else can just happen.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
That's facts, man.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute,
Might grab
isn't
some
it?
E after the game, but it's going to be pretty quick. I'm not going to be with
They
it
rallied
that
and
long.
made the tackle.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got
Because I landed, and we're not going to be together that long. We're taking 2 separate ways to get to the game. So we're going to see each other from the start of the game for like 3 hours, 4 hours when the game's going on. And then we might grab something to eat after, potentially, but we might not, because of the way the time's situated, because he has his flight at 7:30, so we might just do the game and then kind of head out. I hope he doesn't fuck up the handshake. I'm sure that's what I was thinking of the first time I was coming to Miami. I'm like, bro, I hope they don't fuck up the handshake, because that's gonna be awkward as fuck. Because I do the slap the hand and then punch the, you do just the regular dap up like that. Slap hand, punch it up, and some people just fuck it up sometimes. So I try to make sure like that they know that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to fist bump you after.
Do you sit there and practice handshakes?
No, I just be like, in my head I'm like, in Miami I'm like, huh, I hope Akeem don't fuck up this handshake.
Hope this nigga hands ain't sweaty as fuck.
Hell yeah. But when I tell you, I was like, if me and Akeem fuck up this handshake, I'm not gonna speak of it. We're just moving past it. It was just me and him. No one needs to know. It went good. It went well.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And then I'm gonna have to spend the next 2 days alone in San Francisco.
Hold on, so how long are you gonna be out there?
The whole week.
Oh my god.
Sunday through Friday I come back. Saturday at like 2 in the morning. So like through Friday night I go on my flight and I get home Saturday at 2 in the morning. And then I'm probably gonna knock out. Potentially. I might just hop online.
Dude, good luck with hopping online.
Yeah, I'd probably hop online.
Cause that shit might be dead. We're gonna be online, so we'll be on 2K. Cause 2K will be on.
You know what's crazy though? Is
wow.
Oh, I'm bringing my PlayStation with me, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a work meeting. I'm not gonna be on it the entire time. It's a work meeting. There's only so much I can actually do. So it's like, fuck it, I'll play, and yeah, 2K is gonna be only 4 days out. Or it's only gonna have been out for like a week or like 4 days. Like, of course, we gotta grind. It's a grind. This ain't no fuck shit.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple.
I can knock this. I can play some 2K in the morning, and then you know play it when I get back to the crib.
They deciphered that one correctly.
This is the thing though. What's dope is that I'm not even gonna be working really. I'm gonna be on a vacation, technically, and I'm gonna get paid as if I was working.
That's something of a pick-me-up for the offense. Certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not gonna solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets
They're pretty good about that
here
on
at the
my
30-yard line.
as far as like,
Out now come the
if
Legends.
you
They
want
had the
days off,
touchdown on
right,
the opening drive of the ball game.
not
It was
always.
countered by just a field goal. So hey, if your guys can do that for 4
we
quarters,
can
you're in good shape.
Not if you have fuck boy over
game,
there.
so that's just
I think he's trying to.
I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s.
Did I talk to somebody about it? And someone was all like, "Yeah, he's trying to get you fired, but I'm trying to leave anyways." So. Like he's trying to. Somebody
You definitely gotta look for it. I know you're already looking, but you definitely gotta solidify something so that you can leave on your own accord and not be fucked where you get fired and then you don't have anything lined up and then bills start coming in.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Thinking the offense will start 1st and 10.
This dude is just,
he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
He's playing really good offense. He's really bugging
Action
me.
here on 1st down. On the move to his left. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting
Shit, I think I'm gonna hop out.
23 yards on the play.
Catch you.
Sure.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Following his way forward.
Case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, Vic. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did get it.
But he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. K1 Short with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Second down, Mayfield. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down after a good game. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
No, check. Patriot. Here we go now. The try. 39.
1st down, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boyer with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's Vick following the interception. Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Vick and the offense will start 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Boswell's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Got some real estate inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Mayfield to throw it. Steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Green 39! Green 39! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Mayfield now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because...
And this results in 6. Touchdown! Antonio Brown from 6 yards away. And the Madden legends draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Rosas now to kick this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Aaron Donald able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Back now here live in New Orleans, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Vic readies to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Could be in picking up the first. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a touchdown. Evan Ingram, 59 yards. And the Madden legends with the extra point can tie this football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Tyreek Hill on the return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden legends. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Vic goes play action. Now he's flushed out left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. Here's Vick. He's going to go for a big play down. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. Open space inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Wait, 20!
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. They get it to him running left. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. And now whistles blow here. Play has stopped, and we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They come out here in the eye, and they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Out now come the legends. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He's back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 6 seconds now, 5 seconds.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Man. Man, everybody out there that's Mike Vick, man. That Mike Vick is annoying. I wish I had a Mike Vick on my team.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me. Yeah, Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! Green 36! Green 36!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. And what a big-time play there. 41 yards. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes you're playing.
And he lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Down the man inside, down the man.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
interception, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away. Mayfield down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Looking deep now for McCoy. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And now out comes Houston. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game. But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception. Play action. Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 68 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Hightower in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and it's 3-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives. So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it. Punt's better than the turnover. The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points. The throw complete right side to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. 1st down, Mayfield. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's brought down.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Lorenzo Neal taking it in from a yard out. And the Madden legends are in for 6. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. And that's caught inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On play action, it's Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's got room. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Javon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Javon taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is now 10-7. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second down, it's McCoy. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Wentz going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Shorty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On play action, Wentz. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Dante Hightower in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Long in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Houston. Now Brown. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Man open underneath. It's Gronkowski. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him when he's called. Second down, Mayfield. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McCoy. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll start out on the ground with a jive. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and they'll end up winning this game.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a Fred shut it down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Wentz now to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Wentz to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Wentz. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
They'll try and run for on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 74. He's going to get it running right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Wentz to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a a timeout or trying to stay in bounds. He got it done.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone. Here we go.
Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Leopard. Detroit.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Excuse my demeanor, just the glamour.